Kev, looking ahead to tomorrow's game at Bristol Rovers in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Just before that, some quick reflections on Saturday, if you will, please.
Yeah, I think as a group we feel like we didn't do enough. We keep using the term a little bit of a lack of belief, but probably a lack of urgency and a lack of really showing who we are and how we play. Particularly in possession. I thought out of possession we limited them to very little. Obviously a long range shot and a set play is disappointing, but in terms of how much damage they did to us, how often they opened us up, there wasn't a lot. I think we defended it quite well. We frustrated them in open play. But when we win the ball back, we've got to do more. When we build, we've got to do more. We've got to back ourselves to be the players that we showed. Second half against Reading was probably the best we've played for a while in terms of in possession. Breaking lines, running forward, being positive, putting the ball in the box, into dangerous areas, shots, crosses, set plays. When we do that and we do it at pace and we do it with intensity and we do it with real meaning, we're a really, really good team. But when we second guess ourselves, when we play backwards too much, when we don't take the opportunity to break the line and take the easy option, that's where we come unstuck a little bit, and that's on us to make sure the players know that we demand that, we expect it, and if they make a mistake doing that, then absolutely no problem. But if we go away from that, then that's where we're going to challenge them more, because if you make mistakes taking the easy route, or you make mistakes doing things that we've not really spoken about, then that becomes an issue. So, but generally speaking, yeah, we didn't do enough in possession, and we probably end up getting what you deserve then.
An opportunity then to get back to winning ways and bounce back tomorrow evening in a competition where in our two games already we've put in two good performances.
Yeah, and that's the big thing for us. It's the next game, therefore it's by far the most important. It's the one that we've got a chance to affect, and we'll do that today when we go out there and start to work on it. It's a nice place to go and play. There's obviously the links with the old management team that other people will talk about, but for us, we need to just make sure that we get there, we get off the bus and we're positive and we're front foot and we're aggressive with and without the ball, and we show what we're about. And it might be one or two get an opportunity to show that they should be in the starting 11 on a Saturday. So I think it's all positive, it's all good, and it's a game that we'll look forward to.
And so we know what's at stake, that a point is enough to secure top spot, but I know that we're not going to go there and just hope for that. We're obviously going to look to win and get that home tie in the next round.
Yeah, we're going to go there and we're going to try and win, but we're going to go and try and win playing our way. We're going to go there and we're going to try and impose ourselves, our will, our style on them, and I'm sure they're going to be doing the same. You know, they've had a tougher start to the season. They'll be keen to build some momentum, and these games give that opportunity. So both teams going there, I imagine, with the same kind of outlook, and therefore it should be quite an entertaining game.
Obviously, without giving the team away, Gary has already hinted about the names of several players who may be making an appearance, such as those returning from injury. Still on track with that in mind, players like Demi, Reece-Cole?
Yeah, fingers crossed there'll be a few that step out there and start to kind of build their minutes and rebuild themselves, getting ready to be available for selection for league games and the like.
And we've already seen what competition within the squad, and that breeds competition and positivity, and gives, I guess, you and Gary and the rest of the team a selection headache. How good will it be to have some of those players back and back available for selection in league games as well? Yeah,
incredible. I've not done one of these interviews for a while, and I've not had a chance to say that iron sharpens iron, which I get hammered for now, so I'm not backing down. But that is exactly right. When somebody like Demi Mitchell comes back and he's fit and he's playing, guys in his position better be playing well to keep him out. Guys who he goes up against in training better be defending well to stop him getting past them. So they will push each other and they'll become better for it. And that's what a good squad does. It's what a good team does. And it's what drives performances and excellence, really.
It's incredible to think, really. I think it's tomorrow's 2 days shy of a year when Dimitri got that injury. So it's been a long, hard road for him. It'll be great to see him back.
Exactly, yeah, and I think he's put the work in. He's had a couple of setbacks. It'll be good for him in terms of facing adversity and dealing with those kind of mentally tough situations. He's found his way through. Today is a training session for him to fine tune and get ready, and then tomorrow hopefully is an opportunity for him to step out and play again.
Just finally, a word on the supporters. I know this isn't generally a well-supported competition by any club, and it is our shortest journey of the season for our supporters. But I think to take 200 up there is still a fantastic effort. At least that's what we've sold at the moment.
Oh, that'd be amazing, yeah. And you know, again, it's not too far away. They're going to see some good players trying really hard for this football club, trying to entertain them, trying to give them something to cheer about. And it is one of those competitions that tends to be a slow burner to start with, but if you can get things right and win a few more games, then we all know it can get quite interesting near the end.
Actually, just to finish, I think we draw comparisons to last season in this competition. We obviously had a couple of defeats. Look at how far we've come this season. I know it's a different squad, but several players still played in those 3 group games. So it's a sign of sort of how far we've come.
Yeah, we're definitely a stronger squad. We're definitely, you know, we've got players that are pushing, players that need to be working on their fitness, working on their form, making sure that they're ready for the games that are coming up. But we respect the competition. We want to win the competition. That's what we set out for in every competition that we start the season in. You know, it's great that we've now got a squad that can be competitive within it, and it's now, again, it pushes those younger boys from the academy and the young pros to say, well, you're not just going to get a free hit here, you need to get in, you need to force your way in. And again, that's only good for them. They have to be better, as we all do.